All right, ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Good afternoon to everyone and welcome to another episode of the tennis-related podcast. This time, English and special guest, Τζούλια Σαλνικοβα, Tsitsipa.
Nice to see you, Christo.
Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciated you coming, and it was so easy to organize too.
Well, we know each other since long time.
Yeah.
We are friends.
Yeah, long time, very long time. In fact, first time we met, I think you were pregnant with Elizabeth.
No, it was before.
You think?
Of course.
It was Pavlos?
No, it was at the tournament in...
Kavala.
Exactly, but was I pregnant? No, I was...
It was 2007, 8 maybe? Maybe it was Elizabeth maybe. I'm not sure.
All right, sure. Maybe. If yes, then Elizabeth. But guys, you were really small, like you played under...
Under 10 maybe.
Yes.
It was the Kids Cup. I think the Muratoglu was organizing this, and then the winner was going to France.
To Paris,
for the finals.
to the academy.
Exactly.
Yes.
I remember I lost to Stefanos in the semifinals, 6-1, 6-1, I remember.
He played best tennis at that time, of course, for the age you were guys.
You had taught him like very well, for back then, for a 9-year-old kid to like serve and volley and be able to slice and come to the net, approach. It was tough to figure out. Right. Very tough to figure out.
But slowly you did, huh? Because
you had later.
You had a good record against Stefanos.
No, he's winning in the overall.
At your club, at your own club,
Maybe.
You played the match.
Yeah.
And you killed him.
Okay.
I do remember.
Okay, maybe. But that was later though. He won more times than I have. But thank you. You played growing up yourself. You played high level. You were one of the best juniors.
Yes, that's true.
In the world.
Number 2.
Number 2 in the world, which is insane, coming from the Soviet Union too. Was it easy to play tennis back then?
It was pretty organized by the state. And the club I played was one of the strongest one.
Okay.
Not only tennis-wise, it was a multi-sport club.
Okay.
A lot of Olympic champions, world champions, European champions in different kind of sports. And the famous football team, Dynamo Moscow.
Okay.
It was organized, but it was very limited for us in a way choosing the tournaments. We were not allowed to go abroad and just play a tournament.
Okay.
The system was not flexible for this.
So how was it working? Did you have to only play in the Soviet Union back then?
Yes, very much so. And few big tournaments. That time maybe the ranking did not play a great role. So they would accept us in like European championships.
Okay.
They would put us to play team championships. And maybe few more, and that's it. So the maximum tournaments we could play in a year was 4 or 5.
Wow.
So we showed good results, and upon to these results, we could be one of the tops.
Did that continue over even when you were done with playing junior tennis?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would have played much higher level.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Right.
But you played WTAs as well.
Yes.
That, like in Monte Carlo, there is your name in the winners.
Yes.
Is this the women's or is this the juniors?
Look, it is in the middle.
In the middle.
Believe it or not, there were top juniors in the world playing this tournament, which was not under 16 or 18 or anything. It was 21, something like that.
Okay. That's crazy to have, like, I remember because when Steph won the first time in Monte Carlo, where he went next to your name and then he took a photo.
Sorry, Christo, it was not the first time, no.
Oh, it was the second time?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
the first time he didn't know probably.
Oh, he didn't pay, he was so excited, he didn't pay attention.
That's crazy. That is actually crazy because I really thought it was like because then when you walk in, I've been to the Monte Carlo Country Club, when you walk into the right, it's the wall with the winners. And he never saw it.
He did know. Of course, when we brought him first time, he was pretty small.
Okay.
And we entered the club. The club, you know how it is, country club, fashionable. And of course, the very first thing I showed him to establish myself was, this is a name? Do you know this name? He said, Mama. So that's how it started.
So he didn't know the story before seeing your name?
He did, but it's one thing, he was small. He didn't really keep it in his mind. Yes.
Okay.
So it's one thing to Mama is talking, and another thing there is
To
a
actually
proof.
sit there.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You're freshly back from Paris. How
Yes.
was the trip?
Oh, trip good, results not so good, but well, it happened to us that we lost a good match, and that is the point, that lately Stefanos played several good matches, but didn't make it. So physically he was doing well, not great, but well, but sometimes physicality depends on mentality, you know?
Okay.
It can happen.
Yeah.
Also, it can happen the other way around. So when Arnaldi went through and started beating really good players, it was helped us. It helped us to adjust, accept more.
Accept the difference.
Because it was not
more.
just a bad result of Stefanos, it was just a good game of Arnaldi.
So you thought that Steph's, like, once she lost that match, obviously he was frustrated losing the match. But then the fact that Arnaldi did better kind of made him realize that, you know what, it's not that we played that bad, the guy was actually playing good too.
It helped me, at least.
Okay.
Stefanos, who knows if he ever checked what Arnaldi did
Can
in
you
the
imagine?
Yes.
Can you imagine?
I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't want and never checked what.
Dang, wow.
Yeah.
But no, it was a good tournament, kind of a lot of upsets. Like
Yeah.
we saw that.
Yeah.
I think from the round of 16 in the men's draw, there was no Grand Slam champion.
Really?
Yes, from the round of 16.
We know what is my problem. When Stefanos loses, I hardly follow the tournament.
Okay.
Then when I hear some strange results or interesting comments, and I just go and I see some episodes of the match.
So you watch the highlights, basically.
Right, highlights.
Okay.
So to have a really good feedback.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I understand, and it's probably hard to keep up with the tournament when, like, your kid is like, he's playing and he's winning matches, and then at some point you just see him, like, not there.
Yeah.
So it's probably kind of like a little bit heartbreaking.
You know how we say, if there is any second week for us,
There's a second week.
Before it was not even in discussion.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. But I mean, now I feel like tennis has evolved to a point that everyone, even if they're 70 or 80 in the world, they can do great results. And literally, besides maybe Sinner, who is the more stable person, everyone else, like, they beat each other. Whereas in 5 years before, you hardly see any upsets. I'm not even talking 10 or 15. Like, I remember 10 years ago, you would see maybe all 16 seeds of a Grand Slam in the round of 16.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
But now it's changed a little bit.
Yes, the game is improving physically, technically, tactically. There are more good coaches on the tour.
Yeah.
And that's how it is.
I mean, the coaches evolve with the players, like the players evolve their games. It's really how the process works with anything really in life.
Absolutely.
And I mean, obviously, players that play now, they play better than they used to play 10 years ago, and then those ones better than the other 10 years ago. What do you think about the like rapid rise of Sinner and Alcaraz? That these two basically they compete in some events, and usually, I don't want to say 80% of the time, but maybe 70% of the time they make the final together.
Yes, and that's how it's probably be in the future.
You think?
Yeah. Well, in my opinion, I didn't really follow Alcaraz since he was small, but he's a magician. You know, whatever you say about his game, next time he goes, he does it better, different, sometimes worse, but still finds his way, which makes the game kind of unpredictable and more interesting to watch.
Yeah.
With Sinner, it was a different story, really different. I've met him at a very early age. It was with Petros. We had a trip to Salsa Maggiore, if I'm not wrong. It's a Tennis Europe.
Salsa Maggiore, category 1, Tennis Europe under 16.
Yes.
Yeah.
16?
I think so.
Maybe then it was a different destination.
Maybe it was 18, maybe.
No, 14.
Salsa Maggiore.
No, not Salsa. One.
Okay.
One of the very far destinations in Italy.
Okay.
When you have to
take trains.
Everything. So we arrived there. Petros was playing, And Andreas, who was the first coach of Sinner, was a good friend of us because we met him by playing junior tour with Stefanos. Okay. So we were kind of good friends. And then there was a couple of Italian tennis players just sitting on the bench. Not doing any exercises, not warming up, just sitting on the bench. So I was passing by and I was watching the kids and I saw one boy and I realized he's different. Yeah. He is different by the way he sits, by the way he watch around. That time I understand what a strong character he has. Yeah. So the first thing I did, I went to Andrea and I told him, Andrea, take care about this kid. He's very special. And Andrea told me, yes, I know. Wow. So it was obvious even out of the tennis court. And
it's crazy because Sinner, it's not like he was the best junior tennis player.
This I can't tell you. Was he not?
He was not. No, like his ITF, like his junior ranking, if you see it, I don't know if he was in the top 200.
Really?
Yes. And then the thing with Sinner is that he started playing futures early on, and he didn't play many ITFs.
Right.
But really, he started playing really, really well when he turned 18, maybe 19, and his body kind of grew up a little bit.
Yeah, he was not physical so very much, although he did ski.
He was
but
a good
still,
skier.
By the nature, he's not the very strong build-it, you know. Yeah. Although he has very good skills as an athlete.
I agree.
But it's not exactly the same.
The way you see Sinner, like, kind of playing, he doesn't strike you as someone who will be there at all times in the match. Like, it's gonna sound crazy, but he looks penetratable, right?
I cut you. He wins the important point.
Yes, yes.
But this is the quality of...
But he's tough too. Like, he's very tough mentally.
Sure.
Very tough mentally.
And he found that, what I was trying, I mean, I respect it. We start with the respect.
Yeah.
So he found this way of playing, and this way was introduced to Stefanos, but not very much developed. And that was a small, let's say, difference between my way of seeing Stefanos and Apostol's way of seeing the game of Stefanos. Look how early he hits the ball.
Yeah.
He hits it practically on the rise. So he cut your time.
Takes the ball so early.
So if he comes back, he's always ready for the next stroke.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult to catch him unprepared for the stroke. Very difficult.
Yeah.
Either you have to play faster than him, which is practically impossible.
Really it's really tough.
Or you have to be Alcaraz.
Yes.
You can do with the ball whatever you want. Right.
So Sinner is like a completely different path than Steph. Because Steph, what happens was he was number 1 tennis Europe under 14, number 1 tennis Europe under 16, number 1 ITF juniors. And then very early on, he was top 10 player when he was 19, 20, maybe. Yeah. So there's for kids that are watching this, or kids who are like the parents who tell the kids, oh, you need to win this or you need to do that. Yeah. There's no right way, in my opinion,
absolutely.
to make it.
It's very individual.
I think every kid has their own way of developing their character inside the game. And for some of them, it can be early, like Steph, that he had a very strong character inside every match from a very young age. Or it could come much later, like Sinner did.
Right.
Did you see Steph, like, obviously he was one of the top players our age growing up for all the years. But did you see this development coming in so early for him in the pros?
Well, because he was taken by Apostolos, who was not an experienced coach. It was his actually first project. In a way, I was doubting, I can tell you. Okay. I did not see Apostolos having that deep knowledge. But he did. He was a good student at his university. So academically, he knew more than some Russian coaches, believe it or not. Because I had few, and each of them, in my opinion, particularly now, it was some special and very different. Yeah. So I could compare. I had someone to compare with. Physically, Stefanos was never on the top, except when he turned 18. He started growing, the muscles and everything. Technically, thanks to George Fondukos, I think he was good.
Very good.
He had very few issues. You know,
Very
he was working with this, with Foundoukos, and Foundoukos did a great job. What Apostolos added, and it was also a very nice step, he found a good fitness coaches. Because fitness was not available in Cliffhanger Tennis Club.
Yeah.
So Stefanos had fitness coach on the side.
Yeah.
So and everything worked, matched, and it worked.
But you also obviously influenced him.
I did. I brought him to the tournaments. At some point, Apostolos could not travel. So I remember pretty many tournaments we went together. I tried to organize his mindset. I was a masseur, believe it or not. And I was his dietitian, right?
Yeah,
So.
dietitian, yeah.
Και καλώς ήρθατε στο διαφημιστικό κομμάτι του επεισοδίου. Θέλεις το business σου να κάνει elevate κάπως έτσι? Με ξέρετε και προσπαθώ πάντα να κάνω elevate το tennis related podcast με όποιο καλύτερο τρόπο μπορώ. Το που έλειπε ήταν μια δυνατή ιστοσελίδα στην οποία να μπορεί να αναδεικνύει όλο το content που ανεβαίνει μαζί, αλλά να είναι και friendly για αυτόν που θα πατήσει πάνω στην ιστοσελίδα για να διαφημιστεί ή να κοιτάξει τι έχει ανέβει τον τελευταίο καιρό. Η Elevate Web είναι μια εταιρεία η οποία στείνει premium ιστοσελίδες για οποιοδήποτε σκοπό. Μπορεί να αναλάβει οποιοδήποτε project και να το αναδείξει στο υψηλότερο επίπεδο. Και παρακάτω βλέπετε και κάποια άλλα projects, μια γκάμα ευέλικτων site για διάφορους σκοπούς. Θέλεις premium websites? Θέλεις 24ωρη εξυπηρέτηση? Θέλεις site όσο γρήγορο είναι και το backend μου? Look no further. Η Elevate Web είναι εδώ για σένα. Ώρα να επιστρέψουμε στο επεισόδιο.
Well, Steph had, from a very young age, like a superpower that when the match would get to a point that it's like the breaking point usually for the juniors, he comes through. And I've seen countless matches he played like that. I've played matches with him that were like that. You think that's something that the kid was taught through you, like you and Apostolos, or it's something that came out naturally from him? Naturally, yeah.
And maybe with a small support of me, because I knew exactly where to press and where to, as we spoke about Sinner just 1 minute ago.
Yeah.
I showed him what is the right time to get a point.
Yeah, it was nuts because you would see like, I mean, there's some matches that we would watch and he would be like down on the ground, like maybe crying even in the match, and then somehow he comes back, wins the match, and then he's out playing with other kids like in the afternoon.
Right.
Like it was, I feel like tennis it was a very big part of his daily life. It was,
of course.
It was tennis.
Well, not exactly. It was tennis and his football. He played
football too. You're right.
It was tennis and his light athletic. He even participated in the tournaments, and it was also swimming. So we tried to carry on as long as we could. But at one point, of course, tennis went first.
But I have to tell you that his football skills now we played are not
then
amazing.
You should invite Petros.
Petros is better at football. He's better, yes. I agree.
But naturally, Stefanos would not be that football player who can, he could play only at a certain position.
Yeah.
Which Petros you can see everywhere except goalkeeper, I think.
Yeah. No, it was. So I want to analyze a little bit because all your kids, I mean, besides Ellie, they play tennis. And each of them, even though someone would argue that, they all have like a similar technique maybe in the serve, or like they all have a one-handed backhand. But to me, each of them plays a much, much different game.
Yes.
So can you analyze briefly a little bit each of their game and what you think each of them is maybe missing to go to the next level?
We'll start with Stefanos.
Let's go.
Okay, Stefanos' natural talent, tough, mental. I hope lately it will show up more. Good technique, good
mental
game structure. Okay, yeah.
Good instinct, very good instinct.
Probably,
very good instinct.
Maybe missing the analysis of his opponent's strengths and weakness, but this is. We will not go that very far to analyze it. this is the mistake we did, me and Apostolos.
Okay.
Because we were so much behind him, and we wanted him to grow up on the right, let's say, parts of tennis. So we made him think less than he should. Mm-hmm. He should be more by himself, finding more choices of the game. That's I regret it.
I think in that sense, I think that it also helped him in a way that in big points too. Well, if you don't think too much about, okay, maybe the guy has a worse backhand, you just play your instinct.
No, but look, at the end, it doesn't help. At the end, you do it by yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that makes the difference between him and some other good players.
Yeah. Let's talk about Petros.
Okay. Petros, Apostolos would say, the biggest talent.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
It's so funny.
Let's listen to Apostolos.
I will tell a funny story.
Right.
It's we were with Petros. So Petros in maybe 2023, maybe when he was, or 2024, he was the highest doubles ranking he has. So me, Petros, Apostolos, and Steph, and maybe someone else. I don't know. Remember who else it was. We went for a dinner. And then at some point, we're all sitting at the table. I'm still playing. Then the other person was still playing. Steph, obviously, was number 3 in the world. And then Apostolos, out of nowhere, he goes, guys, I have to tell you something. I need to tell you who from this table has the biggest chance of winning a singles Grand Slam. And then he goes, Petros. Wow. And then Petros goes, yeah, thanks so much, Dad, for telling me now that I haven't played singles in 2 years. Right. And I'm only playing doubles.
Right.
It's like so funny.
Yeah, this is
the relationship is so
father.
Fun.
This is Apostolos' father, right?
Yeah. No, Petros has a much different game than Steph.
Absolutely, yeah.
Much different. Like, I feel like stroke-wise, his backhand is great. Great backhand. And he serves very well for his height. Wow. Very, very well. Mm-hmm. You taught the serve.
All of us.
All of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you add to Petros' game a little bit for him to
mental strength.
Mental, yeah.
And maybe lately he struggles with the neutral balls.
Yeah.
Which is the basic of the game.
When it's like the easier shots, kind of.
Oh, yes.
The transition.
So it's not the winners, it's not the touch of the ball, not even your footwork, but just to bring the ball back. Come on, continue the rally.
Just to make the ball, yeah.
Yes.
He always tries to make a little bit more every time.
He doesn't recognize it.
Yeah.
That this is just a neutral ball. So this is a luck that makes the game upside down.
Yeah. And then Pavlos?
Pavlos, this is an issue. Nice, actually. It turned to a good way because when we moved to France, to the Academy of Muratoglu, Pavlos came with us, of course. Mm-hmm. And he was not that small. He was around 13 years old, sitting in the chair and playing all day long
FIFA.
Video games,
oh my God, yeah.
whatever.
I remember
and
that.
Sometimes in the night, we would wake up, it's a strange sound. We would go to the other room, Pavlos is sitting there. So we lost the hope at some point. Mm-hmm. And slowly, he found his interest to tennis, being there.
Pavlos bloomed late for tennis.
Very.
Like he wasn't playing good at all until 14.
No. Yes. Nothing like that, yes. Yeah. He was in the weakest group in the academy. Kids were laughing at him a little bit like, he's Tsitsipa, don't tell me. Yeah.
Well, but now he's come a long way too, and he's playing...
He's strong. Mentally, he's strong.
Yeah, and he's playing better. And now you can see that he matured way more lately, like the last year maybe. Because then before, you remember when we were in Crete and he would just play the match and he wouldn't really care?
No, he would leave the court to his games.
Now it's different. Now it's so much different.
Yeah.
Petros had a little bit of a different path. Because I feel like Pavlos, when he was starting to realizing, okay, I can play tennis and get better, Steph was already like top 10, top 5 in the world.
Yeah.
When Petros was trying to play tennis, Stefanos was also trying to play tennis.
Right.
They were very close in age.
Yeah.
So Stefanos had obviously a lot of focus on him, from like a lot of eyes, spotlight, because he was really good. And I feel like Petros was a little bit left behind a little bit.
Yes.
But then in that way, to me, the fact that he's done what he's done in doubles and he wants to make it now in singles, it's to me it's remarkable what he has done. Because kind of alone.
Right. But speaking sincere, he didn't want us so much.
Yeah, no, I agree.
His attitude was straightforward, leave me to play it myself, organize it myself.
But one day he wants you, one day he doesn't.
Well, few days he wanted us. Very few days he wanted us. Yeah.
Oh, but like with Petros, I tell him that all the time because sometimes we would just sit and he would think, oh, like, how can I do this in singles and I haven't done anything. I keep telling him, only 2 male players have played top 100 from Greece.
Yeah.
Steph, Petros.
Right.
That's it.
Right, and Davis Cup, which is very important. Yeah.
Yeah, the Olympics, singles and doubles.
Yeah, my dream that I shared years ago when Stefanos was still a junior, and I was asked by the Greek TV,
Okay.
what is my dream? I said I would dream all my boys playing in the team of Davis Cup.
Okay, I mean, that is very realistic. I mean, it could already have happened.
Well,
It's just
if
scheduling.
Pavlos would not go.
Yeah, I know.
Slow.
Yeah, because Pavlos, I remember, actually, the year I played the Davis Cup against Egypt, I think Pavlos didn't want to come. I think
Maybe.
Apostolos invited Pavlos,
Right.
and I think Pavlos didn't make it, so I took his spot.
I see. Well, congrats.
I grabbed that spot. That's so funny. Mm-hmm. How would you compare Petros' and Pavlos' journey compared to Stefanos?
Tough.
Tough.
But at least they were lucky enough not to have the pressure of finance, which was a great pressure on Stefanos.
Do you think Stefanos was consciously thinking about the finance?
No, because we tried as much as we could. We never stayed in the filthy hotels with the bad food. That was always an issue, to have a good quality food.
Yeah.
We would sleep 3 of us in one room, which was okay, but the food had to be high level quality.
Yeah. So, like, I remember Steph, the way he was playing growing up. You mentioned the financial issues. That's why I'm mentioning this. Do you feel like, in a way, that's something that could keep a kid behind when he's young? And say, for example, some kid is trying to make it, but then he sees that maybe his parents, they don't have the unlimited amount of money.
How many?
But like, how do you have Steph who doesn't think about it and he just enjoys playing tennis, and then some other kids there?
I feel so sorry, really.
Yeah.
I saw the talents, and not only because of financial issues, there were issues between the parents, divorces, bad choices. Yeah. It happens in professional sport in general, not only in tennis.
I agree. Because it takes a lot of, I think, time, and it just becomes one of your day is good when you play good.
Yes.
And you compete good. Your day is bad. Exactly.
Yes, so easy to be depressed. And that, if we come back to what we discussed, you never asked me, sorry.
No, you say,
yes,
it's a conversation.
What, in my opinion, is the biggest talent of Sinner?
What is it?
Unbelievable. He had this talent, still has it. When he was losing, he was coming back even stronger. His mental part. He would be inspired by his loss, which is fantastic, because he took the best of his, let's say, the best of the mistakes he did, the best of the tactics he chose, and he would bring it into his next tournament, next match. He was improving. You could see it, by the tournament he was improving.
Yeah. You can tell that he's a good student, and you can tell that he has some routines that he just follows. And he loves this routine.
And there is a small secret behind it. Because when we stayed this year in a small hotel in Monaco, and his parents arrived, and in my surprise, they were speaking German to each other. And because I speak German too, I knew what they were talking about. Not many people speak German in a small place in Monaco.
Yeah.
So they're really typical attitude of the very accurate German family.
Yeah. yeah. You can tell, like you see him play and he wins a point, he will do the exactly same routine to his team. He go like this, then his team will stand up, look at him if they need to give advice.
This is his way.
Exactly.
Yes.
But that can only work with someone with his attitude.
Sure.
Like you cannot have, for example, Alcaraz do that, because Alcaraz is a little bit of...
no, he should
different.
not. Yes. Even if someone would probably say to Alcaraz one day, oh, you need to be more structured, you need to be more dependent on... No. He will fail as a tennis player. Yeah. This is what he is, and this is what makes him magician.
It's like a personality each player has.
You never fight against your personality. Even if you fail in something because your personality is not, let's say, strong enough for this particular thing in your life, in your game, you better improve what you have the best.
Exactly. Yeah,
instead of trying to push up something that is not excellent.
Yeah. I agree. Would you change anything in the journey of Stefanos, Petros? I mean, Pavlos, you would change the video games probably, but Stefanos and Petros, anything along the journey that maybe when they were like little and you were also like much younger, you didn't see then, but you see now?
Yes.
What would that be?
Particularly about Stefanos. He played way too many tournaments. That I would change.
That helped in a way. Why do you say you would change that?
He played way too many. He was 18, 19, 20. He was coming through top 100, top 80, top. And he practically moved every week somewhere to play a tournament, to gain these points, to improve his ranking. Of course, all that also brought him contracts and publicity sponsors, and all, yes. But it's tough. He should not have done that.
Okay. So in a way of not draining himself with tennis.
Yeah.
Okay.
He should practice a bit less.
Okay.
He should play less tournaments. He should... pay more attention, not only about his physicality, but some other things like yoga, maybe tranquility, find a good breath, all these kind of things that you need it anyway, but you never have time for that.
And it also doesn't take much effort out of you to do them. They're more, okay, I see that. And then with Petros?
With Petros, I would wish him to find his coach, because lately he explained me who his coach is.
Who is his coach?
A guy of his age who travels with him and hits with him, but Petros to organize the practice. Do you know any guy like that? Because I don't know. Me too. So there is a dream coach, which we never found.
That's so funny.
Right.
When he was here, I think maybe a month and a half ago, he asked me like, hey, can we play whatever? And obviously I can play with him, but I cannot play 3 hours because he wants to play a lot.
Oh, yes.
So we would hit for an hour and then I would just start throwing balls at him. And he would like organize the drills. We do this, we do that.
Right.
He does that.
With Petros, I'm sure if one day, I don't know, of course, he stops, he'll be an excellent coach.
I agree with
because he analyzes non-stop everything. And he's not very successful, which makes him even better for the coaching because he knows how bad it can be and what you need to do it to make better.
I think he would be a great coach. And I think he would be an amazing analyst. On a TV analyst. Like to... work on a TV show, analyze this and that, and he's low with rackets. Yeah.
He will analyze way too much.
He will overanalyze. He will overanalyze. That's so funny.
Yeah.
The French Open just finished.
Yeah.
We saw Zverev win the first Grand Slam.
Yeah.
Very emotional for him. To me, it was emotional. Like I feel for everyone who is watching this, for someone who, because Zverev is 29. But he's been playing Grand Slam since 10 years ago.
Yes.
And like I saw, he played his first semifinal 2016.
Imagine.
That's exactly 10 years ago.
Imagine.
And he wins one 10 years after that, which is crazy in the sense that the talent that has grown, obviously the big three that were still playing back then, And it's nice to see someone who has been like through injuries and had a path. I mean, he's type 1 diabetes too.
Right.
It was, to me, it was like a little bit emotional. Did you watch the final?
Yes, I did.
What did you think of it?
It was not, sorry to start with some critics, it was not maybe the best quality of tennis.
Oh, I agree.
It was not that dramatical as the final last year.
The final was the best tennis I have ever seen in my life.
Absolutely. Everybody wanted to be more dramatic, but it didn't happen.
Yeah.
I would say Zverev, as we would call it in Russian, we would call it as a heavier athlete, not in the way of weights, of the way he can control the game more, you know. He knew very much what exactly he has in order to beat the Italian Caboli, which Caboli didn't make it. At the last set, he was completely confused. Yeah. And it didn't help also the first two games, particularly the second game when they were really going close. And when Zverev went 3-love up,
then he had break points again,
right,
with an overhead over the
this easy smash.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it different. Also, except the masterpiece of the game, also luck. You know, luck plays role. Yeah, choices play very big role.
I think that Zverev's game is, I don't want to call it basic, but he tries to do the right things, like to serve big, but percentage. Like he doesn't go to hit ace or 230 every serve, but he tries to make the serve. He plays like he doesn't miss from the baseline. So I think being so solid when it's the match, like in the very tense moment, that kind of works unless you play someone who's doing that better than you.
Exactly. And also the good thing that Zverev did in the final, he didn't really show any upset after playing lousy points. That helped him, you know, to continue. His mindset was still positive.
True, very true. Did you watch any other of the match? Like, for example, to me, the Fonseca match against Djokovic was amazing.
Oh, fantastic.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
It's really Fonseca beat Djokovic. That's it.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
What do you think about Fonseca and his run at the French?
I am amazed of his running forehand. It's one of the best I have seen.
His forehand is so fast.
Right.
I think it's faster than Alcaraz.
Very possible. Yes.
It's so fast.
And it has this energy. You know, the ball is going up.
Yeah.
So you know that it's going to hurt you.
Yeah.
Even if you're ready for that.
Yeah. So what you said, you know it's going to hurt you, and then you are like on your tippy toes waiting to get hurt, and then he hits a drop shot.
Wow.
And with Djokovic, that he does usually so well when the opponent is bringing him in with a drop shot, he couldn't guess because he was getting pounded with the forehand from the back.
Right.
That was a crazy match.
Absolutely.
Crazy match.
Yeah, nice.
And then he beat someone. Then he beat Ruud.
Yeah. No, this I didn't watch. Sorry.
Oh, you didn't watch. It's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Ruud was playing good in the clay season, and then Fonseca beats him.
Fonseca was on the rise.
But then you see someone who is less loud than him, Mensik, beating him.
Right. But I think also physically.
Okay, he was tired, you think?
Although Mensik was destroyed in the match before.
Two matches
Who could believe that he's gonna find the way, come without big issues with his body?
It's
Who
crazy.
Could believe it? Yeah.
And Mensik has had issues with his body cramping and everything. Also, another player who is on the rise right now, Jodar. The Spanish guy. I like him a lot.
Yeah. He is a player, right? He is a player to beat. He will probably not destroy you, but try to beat him.
Yeah. He does everything so well. Like he serves well.
Yeah.
Takes the ball early.
I gave him prize for the winning the tournament months ago. I congratulated him.
Oh, at the Challengers.
And mentioned his dad is here. So guys, good job. You're a family. You're a good team. And here we are.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy to see that there's always someone up a comer that is playing at the different. Like Fonseca is a different type of player.
Right. Very.
Jodar is a different type of player.
Right.
It's like you see these players. Everyone has specific identity.
Yeah, but that's what is nice because Federer and Nadal, you can
exactly. Djokovic, same thing. And then also Steph, different game. Zverev, different game. Medvedev, different game. Like it's to me, I think tennis is even though the big three are obviously Nadal, Federer don't play anymore. Djokovic still competes.
Djokovic is the neighbor, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Do you know?
I've seen him practice. I practiced with him once. It's nice to have Djokovic here.
Yes, and of course, we are dog lovers. We have 3 small puppies, and another 4, they're not so very small.
The other one's not very small.
So now I'm more aware that Djokovic is behind.
That's so cool. Do you think the fact that Djokovic lives in Athens, Sabalenka decides to come here very often. Now in the Elliniko, they're building a new Muratoglu tennis center. Steph is obviously promoting the Greek tennis like the last 10, 15 years. Maria, the same way. Do you think that Athens is going to be the next big spot for tennis?
Yes, why not? Particularly in the Mediterranean area, of course.
Yeah. I think, to me, the way it progresses is that what kids used to do 10 and 15 years ago when they were going to Spain to train.
Now they would easily come to Greece.
I think
Absolutely.
So. I think so too. I think
smart.
Especially here in the south of Athens.
Where you have a sea, you can enjoy hard practice a bit more. Because being in academy somewhere next to the highway, not easy for the kid.
Yeah. Also the climate is good, like it's not too humid.
Absolutely.
It gets hot over the summer, but it gets hot everywhere in the Mediterranean over the summer.
And in Spain.
In Spain it gets
in Alicante.
particularly very hot. But I think this is great for the Greek tennis. I think in the last...
Agree.
And one thing I keep saying all the time is that we, as in Greek tennis community, we're lucky that Steph and Maria played high level so early.
Right.
Because if you think about it, they're only 27 and 30 respectively.
Right.
So they still have many years to play.
I hope, yes. Maria is getting married, huh?
I know. But
I hope the husband will allow her to play someday. She is far from her best results still.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it's coming. She shouldn't stop. She should seek for that.
Yeah. I agree completely. And then I feel like we're still going to get, the few years of them that tennis is going to grow here. Like, you never know how many kids are going to play. We have Rafa Pagonis.
Right.
He's playing really good.
Right. Yeah. Petros had practice with him at Roland Garros.
Yeah, I know. I organized it. I texted them. Yeah. I told them actually.
Good thing.
I have videos.
You should also try your skills into management.
Management?
Right. Yeah.
Maybe. I like organizing.
Learn one more language.
I need to. Mm-hmm. I did learn French, but not good French.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately.
You have time.
You think?
Oh, yes.
On the women's side, we saw Maria. She played against Hualinska, the girl that later made the final. And then when she lost, I mean, you could tell she was so disappointed.
I can imagine.
Even in the match, you could see her be disappointed. Did you watch at all this girl, Hualinska?
Later in the final. And I remember it doesn't happen very, very often, but I exchanged messages with Angeliki Kanelapoulou. And I remember her being very upset about this loss. I haven't watched the match, so nothing I could say. But you see, you are not ready to lose to Halinska, who is moving to the final. So she was undertaken.
Yeah. She was an outsider, like underrated.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
We all, Angeliki and Maria saw her as an outsider, but she showed such a level of the game. It's the same with us. When we lost to Arnaldi, the world fall apart. And then you see him winning next round, say, okay. Maybe he still plays this game that he played against Stefanos, and then he played even better.
He kept playing better and better. This girl's game, the Hualinska girl, the Polish girl, it was so interesting to me because, like, small girl,
right?
No particular big weapons. Like, I don't want to say she was serving big forehand. Good feeling, like she was controlling the points well. How do you think she made the final? It's crazy.
Well, she played the lefty in the semi-final.
Snyder,
So nothing could surprise her so very much. As it's hard for right-handers to play against left-handers, the left-handers play more often to the right-handers. Yeah. But still, they also know very well.
Yeah.
She plays this intelligent women game. You know, they all practice with the boys, hitting hard, making fitness in the gym, sometimes hours and hours. So they're all expecting the ball come at a certain speed with a certain path. And here we are. Let's play against a girl.
Yeah, and she played like she was defending high balls,
Right.
slicing,
Yes,
drop shotting,
yes,
coming in.
Yes.
Really, it's nice to see it. I just didn't think that someone who cannot add too much pace on those shots can make it that far. Like, I would think, okay, when she made final and then we were waiting for Schneider or
Yeah.
Sabalenka, who's
Right.
gonna advance, I thought if Sabalenka plays against this girl, she's
You think she was gonna smash her?
Yes, yes.
Who knows? I mean, you might.
It could
be
happen,
right.
yes.
Yeah. But you see, I haven't watched much of Sabalenka. Well, 6-love in the third set. That says all.
Yeah, she crashed. She crashed out, I think, a little bit mentally. It was a tough day, I think, to play because of the wind. It was dry conditions, super hot that day.
Right.
But still, I think that she was, she was leading 6-3, 4-1, 40 love.
I read about it. Yeah.
Crazy. And then she lost the next 11 out of 12 games.
Wow.
Crazy, crazy. Do you think this girl, Hualinska, is going to continue playing very high level? Or you think it's going to be like she's going to play well until the next year?
Well,
Because now she's top 20.
Right. She's gonna have some good moments on grass, very possible, because she's lefty.
Okay.
She should use a bit more, but that's her coach job, not mine. I don't think she would be that difficult on hard courts, but whatever concerns clay courts, yes, she'll be there. She will be a nightmare for many, many players.
Yeah. I was watching someone, I can't remember who it was, on an interview after the match, a post-match interview.
Right.
And they said that, Kalinska, yeah. Before she plays Hualinska, she said that they checked her results, and for the last year, she has played only 2 events non-clay. So everything she played in a year,
Right.
coming into this French Open,
Right.
was on clay.
You see? She's
Good scheduling.
Good. Yeah, she's
Good
smart.
scheduling.
Yes.
And now she's going to be top 20. She's going to be main draw seeded in every tournament.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good year for her. Yeah.
Well, I wish her, right?
Yeah. I mean,
She beat Maria, now we have to give her credit.
Yeah. No, it's obviously we want our people to do well, but she did great for herself, and
Absolutely.
that's awesome to see. You said prior that your dream is to watch your boys all play in the Davis Cup all together. Is there anything individual that you'd like to see your boys achieve, as a mother, rather than all of them play together?
Oh, it's a good question to achieve. Stefanos, of course, he would love to be a winner of a Grand Slam one day.
Yeah. I think Petros and Pavlos would love that too.
Yes, sure. But Petros, I mean, he should still try to go on with singles and doubles, because his doubles, he's playing better than Stefanos when he plays doubles,
Yeah.
For Pavlos, what I see, maybe he needs a little bit more structure in his life, in his professional life, and maybe he should find a good college team and stay at least a year to see how different it is, because he got used to choose his coach, he got used to choose his schedule, the tournament. He never asks opinion. The coach is very nice to him. He doesn't also decide nothing. So Pavlos makes his life very comfortable. You cannot live in this comfort zone. 5 all, 40 all last set. It's not a comfort
It's
zone.
uncomfortable there.
So
Yeah. Petros, to me, he needs to come back to doubles at some point.
absolutely.
I genuinely think the way he was playing, if you fix his brain a little bit to not overthink and overstimulate out of the court, he can be really top.
He will be
tier.
there. He'll play all the Grand Slams.
He would go far. I
Right.
think. I don't like telling him that you should do this, but I always try to remind him that that you were great at this double sport.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good. Is there anything else, any funny stories you would like to tell us?
How funny stories. Now we want the funny stories.
Yeah, maybe like from juniors, or maybe like it could be your story. Maybe you played the set against Apostolos, or you played the set against Stefanos maybe one time.
Well, we did play, me and the Apostolos, which happened very rare, even in past, at one junior tournament in Holland.
Okay.
Were you there? I cannot remember, but it was a good top-level junior tournament, and some players, they had the top coaches. Mm-hmm. One of them had a coach from Australia, who was a slam winner in doubles or mixed doubles. That doesn't really, it's not a big difference, right? And we decided to make a coaches tournament.
Okay.
So me and Apostolos went to play against one couple. We proceeded, we went to play another, but we didn't play full match, just a set.
Okay.
And then at the very end, we faced the couple with a Grand Slam champion and a reasonable woman player.
Okay.
And when we started beating them, and me particularly, I was not really practicing anything, I felt such emotional. I was super satisfied, as if I won the tournament at my previous time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a funny story.
That's awesome.
When you don't play, and suddenly you start competing with a Grand Slam winner. Of course, the guy was a coach, but still, you know, if you can,
it doesn't matter.
If you can impress him with your double skills, it means something.
So you won the match?
Yes, we did.
Wow.
Right.
Wow. You know, it's a funny thing. I was watching this UTS event that happened in France, that Apostolos was there with Stefanos. Did you see that when Stefanos gave the racket to Apostolos to go and play?
Right.
I thought that was so funny.
Yes.
Because Apostolos loves these moments.
Right.
Like he loves to play, and then especially when there's other people watching, he loves those moments.
Exactly.
But yeah, it was so funny. Well, I don't have anything else to ask you. I feel like we spoke briefly about a lot of things. I want to thank you a lot for your time.
Thank you, Christo. I admire your interviews. Actually, I said to every boy, to Stefanos and Petros and Pavlos, that Christos does a great job. And you see, Stefanos remembered that. So that's why we are here now.
Yeah. He actually texted me. Stefanos texted me. He said, you should do a podcast with my mom. She would have amazing stories to tell.
Well,
that's what he said. And I said, can you please send me her number again? Because you changed numbers and I couldn't find you.
Yes.
But I'm very glad that we made it happen. I want to thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I want to thank everyone who is watching us.
Yes.
Because there is now it's a lot of people that are following, and it's something.
They should, because you're saying very interesting things.
It started from nothing, and now we have something. Right. So I'm hoping I have the big boy Steph at some point too. He wants to do it super professional. I tell him, let's just sit down and do it.
Of course, easy.
Yeah, but I think I'll get him to do it. Yes. I mean, Petros is someone who comes here every 2 episodes. We'll have Petros. So this was another episode of tennis-related podcast, episode number 62.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you for your time. Until next Thursday, 4 p.m. See you guys there.
Thank you.